Well, we have an update to a story that we brought to you last week. The Gulf Center for Sea Turtle Research released more than 100 turtles back into the Gulf. The turtles were taken in during the freezing recent weather that happened, which many of them were just left cold stunned. But thankfully on Thursday, the warm weather began to return, particularly in the Gulf, which then meant it was safe for the turtles to return back to the sea. Dozens came to see the turtles send off, and the center says that this wouldn't be possible without their volunteers.
These volunteers are critical to our program. We can't do anything without our volunteers and partners. In total, the Gulf Center for Sea Turtle Research has about 400 volunteers, and for this group, we have anywhere from 150 to 200 volunteers that are braving the cold and going out into the marshes and on boats to rescue these sea turtles.
Officials also say about 50 green sea turtles remain in rehab after being rescued during the cold snap. Veterinarians are monitoring their health until they're strong enough to safely return to the Gulf. All right, now let's get a look at what your forecast temperatures are going to be for your Monday. 60 degrees by the noon hour, already warming up to the upper 60s. High temperature at about 67 by 4 p.m. Now, we do have some things that have the chance to transpire. Now, yesterday we were definitely chillier, and we had freezing temperatures going from Saturday night all the way into Sunday morning to wrap up the weekend. And then we have an upper level disturbance that's trying to break through the forecast region. It's going to be aiding in cloud coverage, and we have the chance to see a very light, short-lived shower come tomorrow for your Tuesday. Now, there is not enough instability in the region, but the moisture is definitely still trying to push through and at least bring a small chance of something. Before we get into all of those possible rain chance details, we're going to talk about our furry friend of the day. Everybody meet Cinnamon from San Antonio Pets Alive. Cinnamon is looking for his forever home. He's very playful and he loves any toy that jingles. Now, when we look at the high temperatures today, we are warm here, but look at this. Laredo, starting only the second day of February, getting closer to 80-degree temperatures than what the seasonally average is for this time of year. Amarillo, even in the Texas Panhandle, upper 60s. We are warm here across Texas. You could definitely see that trend playing out for sure. Middle to upper 60s for a good chunk of us. And the cold Arctic blast has begun to recede. So we're seeing warm temperatures here. About this time last week, we were in the negatives over there to our friends in Chicago and Minneapolis. Their feel like temperature was not feeling too great, but they're getting warmer trends to visit them as well. Miami, however, that's a big change for them. A high temperature of 58. Close to 80 as well off the coast in Los Angeles. Now, this is bringing us some good news. This is the precipitation outlook from the National Weather Service as well as the Weather Prediction Center. And courtesy of them and their data models, they are giving us some hope that we could see some rain within the next 6 to 10 days. So we will be hopeful, and we'll see if this will play out. We do have a possibility of about 30% of seeing above average rainfall. We'll keep that in mind as we go talk about the rest of the 7-day forecast. 69 degrees today, warmer tomorrow. Remember, a very slight chance, but there is going to be some instability that came with the warm temperatures, bringing those highs up to the lower 70s tomorrow. Cool down by Wednesday, not very drastic, but still warm, 67, staying with the upper 60s before we're back already in the upper 70s. I'm Atiana San Miguel. Thank you for watching our story. If you'd like to see more like it, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Also, be sure to watch us weekday mornings at 7 and 11 a.m. on KCWX. Bye. See you on the next one.